Samara, aka Mary Love, here back with a new video for you guys today. So today we'll be talking about feminine health. 5 natural ways to balance your pH level. Okay, so let's get into this video. So ladies, I know we hear a lot of talks about pH level, and you know it's everywhere, right? But what is it? What is a pH level? What is it? Right? So there's a pH scale. It ranges from 0 to 14. 7 is acidic, and anything above 7 is alkaline, right? So what we want our bodies to be at is between a 3.8 and a 4.5, which is a perfect level for the pH balance, right? So basically, if you're under like the 3 point whatever, it's not good, and if you're over, it's not good. You want to be in between that range of a 3.8 to a 4.5. So what really happens is, you know, a lot of things can contribute to your pH level being off, whether it's stress, periods, birth control, sex, you're using the wrong soap, you're washing it with all these products, the foods we eat, a lot of things contributes to that level of the pH balance. So we just really want to make sure it's in between that range. And there's a couple of things that you can actually do to make sure that, you know, your pH, you know, level is not too high or too low, right? So for me, I know I always had a lot of like UTIs or infections and stuff, just because I had this birth control. I had the implant, the one you put in your vagina, right, in your cervix, and that caused a lot of issues for me, just because it was, you know, it's in me, and my body's like trying to like fight it off, or it's a reaction, I don't know, but it threw off my pH balance terribly, and every single time I had some type of infection, and it was so bad I had to go and take the birth control out. So a lot of things can actually, you know, affect it. So don't just think it's just because, oh, you're not clean or this and that. No, a lot of things can affect that pH level. And like I was saying, like sex, all the time people have like raw sex. It actually it's not good for you, especially if your partner has other partners as well. So like, and also if you do have raw sex, just make sure like your partner does not always ejaculate inside of you all the time, just because their sperm is like super acidic, and it coming in contact with us, it makes it throws our pH balance off. So it's just a lot of things that, you know, can contribute to that. Stress, smoking, too much of anything honestly can really throw off the body. So you need a really good balance of everything, just to bring your body back to its natural state, right? So for me, I've tried a couple things, and I've read on a couple things of, you know, what can help. So I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you guys today. And these are all natural tips, or tips that don't require the doctors. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I would talk about is the foods that we eat, right? So if your pH level is off, or you have a UTI, you have an infection, you have vaginal vaginitis, or however the hell you say that shit, you can try any of these, and you know it should definitely help. So I'm gonna go from like the least to like the best, right? So I've heard of the apple cider vinegar bath. So basically you just take 2 cups of apple cider vinegar, you put it in the bath, and you sit there for 20 minutes. And I guess that's supposed to, because you know it's acidic, right? So it's supposed to, I guess, help with bringing that pH level back to normal. I've tried it once, but I don't know, I didn't really see any difference or feel any difference. But I mean, you could try it if, you know, it's worth the try, right? So apple cider vinegar, you can get it from Walmart, Target, Kroger's, anywhere basically. The next thing is gonna be like the foods that we eat, right? So we can do like, I know yogurt is really, really good. Anything with like probiotics. Anything with good bacteria is really good. So like kombucha, yogurt, cranberry juice is really good as well, because it has different things in it. It has a PAC in it that helps stop the bacteria from sticking to your uterus. So it helps with that as well. Something called kefir. I've never heard of kefir, but I will probably look it up and put some pictures in the video, but I've actually never heard of it. So I will try it, but you know, it's something new to me. And like I was talking about probiotics, right? So it's also really important. You want to have good bacteria in your system. So if you actually have probiotic, like the pills you can actually take to really get your system, you know, healthy, do that as well. You know, if you don't like yogurt, if you don't like kombucha, if you don't like any of that stuff, just take the pills. This is the one that I use. Nature's Bounty, right? So it's just one pill a day, basically. And it's really good. I like it. The next thing is the sex we're just talking about, right? So you always want to make sure you want to have safe sex, and so condoms. And like I said, if you don't use condoms, then just, you know, make sure that your partner isn't, you know, always like leaving his sperm in you, just because that can actually really throw off your pH balance and cause like smelling and even yeast infections and stuff like that. So you don't want any of that. So just make sure, you know, just be safe with that. The next thing is honestly drinking lots of water. You know, our body is made up of 70% water, so we need to have a lot of water in our system to make it run how it's supposed to run and do the things it's supposed to do, right? So drinking a lot of water would really try to keep your pH balance in check and keep it where it needs to be, okay? And the last thing I want to share with you guys is boric acid, right? Boric acid is so good. So good. Basically, it's like pills, right? It's just pills you insert into your vagina. I guess it's acid pills, and it helps a lot. I've been using this for a couple months now, actually. It just supports your pH level. It's so good. Like if you're like having like any like infections, or like it smells fishy, it smells weird down there, or like a yeast infection, stuff like that, just put like one pill in your vagina like overnight, and literally the next day it will either be gone or close to being gone, just because this is so good. Like I recommend this 100%, right? The brand is called Boric Life, and it's just super good. I recommend every single woman having at least a bottle of this in their house, in your bedroom, in your closet. Have it somewhere. Like, changes lives, I'm telling you. So yeah, so that's it. That's it for today's video. Like I was saying, intimate health is super important to every woman, and it should be. If it's not, it should be really important to you, just because once you feel confident in your body, you know, you don't have any insecurities, like, you know, down there. Because I know like intimate health really causes a lot of insecurities in women, right? Because they're like, oh, why do I smell like this? Why do I see this? Why is this happening? Why is my discharge this color? Why is my discharge smell like this? Just get it in check. Get it in check, because once all that is in check down there, you feel so much more confident, you know, so much more comfortable in your body. And you know, every woman should feel like that, right? So go ahead and try these tips, you know, trial and error, and let me know how it works. Comment down below if you know, if you've tried it, if it works, how it worked for you, and just, you know, interact with me. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I hope to see you guys next time, and I'm super excited to bring you guys more content and new content, right? I've been super interested in women's health lately, so I think I'll keep doing more videos on women's health, just because it's so important to me, and it's important to me to know that I'm helping women out there, you know, feel more confident and get more information on their body, and you know, how to keep their body how they want it to be. All right, guys, so thank you guys so much for tuning in today. My name is Samara, aka Mary Love, and I will see you guys in my next video, okay? Bye, loves.